How's it going, guys? Chris Becker again with some more Historic Brawl. Today we're checking out an Elanor Gardner food deck. And I think we'll keep this hand. Keep 7, yeah. So Elanor Gardner, she's one of Sam's children that is born at the end of the story. Luckily we drew a mini parting, so we'll search for land, create a food, start building up our potential to ramp. So she creates food when she enters, and then at the beginning of your end step, if you sacrificed food this turn, you may search for basic land and put it on the battlefield. Very good stuff. Our opponent is playing a Falco counters deck. Like, they have the 1/1 Proliferator, right? Grateful Apparition. What's the other one called? The blue one. The old one. I don't know off the top of my head. Not the wolf we want. We want the Wicked Wolf. Because then we can sacrifice foods without having to pay mana. But... but I guess the brown might be okay. Elk is okay. No attack. I don't know, from my time playing with him in his own deck, I learned that he's just basically a really good card advantage engine. We should probably stop some of the card draw. Which we would have done, but I did. What? I have 4 mana left over. What can I do with 4 mana? I wanted to use this, but this won't work because we don't have a powerful enough creature. We could just play our Witch Stalker. And then we have the power for next turn. No luck. Ew. Maybe I should have just killed Grateful Apparition. I think we might be getting bodied. In the slowest bodying possible, but we are getting bodied. Ouch, man. Let's gain a life. And then make a 7/7. And then during our opponent's turn, we'll gain a life. Actually, that won't work. It says your instep. The dreaded words. It's basically Wizard's version of the Black Speech, honestly. Because it ruins so many synergies. Okay, follow the imposter. That's Kaya and Tyvar. So I guess the imposter would have been Tybalt, right? We sim the card advantage, but the army's just big enough to kill us. We could try to Burnished Hart into something with Radagast, but I doubt it's going to go anywhere. Yeah. Just wanted to get some lands, man. Yeah, I'll take it. We were just slightly slower than our opponent, which is a bad sign because our opponent got off to a fairly slow start. Like, they got their creatures out early enough. Like, Grateful Apparition is probably a pretty over-the-top start. Like, Urzai on 4 is pretty good. Evolution Sage early on is also pretty good. But, like, it was just a slow march upwards, right? Like, it wasn't anything fancy. There wasn't, like, a 0 to 60 turn, right? I don't even have a treasure to... does this do anything? I don't think it does. Yeah, I've been avoiding Praetors recently, and that's come back to bite me. GG, opponent. I don't know. Sometimes whenever you hit the I'm gonna grab all the Praetors button, your opponent auto-concedes, which is sneaky and probably dishonorable, but it sometimes works. And when you're out of options, what can you do? What can you do? We'll go on to game 2. I don't know. New sets tend to be like a very hectic, spontaneous time in my particular content creation process, right? And we've reached the point with Lord of the Rings where everything's just kind of stabilized, and instead of like trying to find the most interesting cards and making sure all the dailies are up and working videos out in odd times and places, it kind of falls back into routine, and I do like when that happens. I might Finale of Devastation for a mana dork. But I think Green Sun Zenith is coming to Arena in the next historic anthology, and very happy about that. He's a cool boy. I do like him a lot. I hope we get rid of Johnny's Pride quickly. Like, we might just have to block it down. So, opponent, do you play your command, or do you get the life gain going? You're gonna need it if you want to actually get past me. You? So they can't play their commander anymore. They might have like a combat trick or a bounce spell. GG, opponent. I think we start with Guardian Project. I was tempted to go with Shia, Soul of the Wild, but like our opponent's not really threatening me, and if I can wait a turn to a Shia, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. This opponent is not forgetting how crew works, which, good on ya, good on ya. Crew's a bit of a nebulous mechanic. Not really, but because it's just an artifact in the back line, it's easy enough to forget about, right? And I was hoping that maybe our opponent might be willing to forget about it, but, you know, weren't into it. Understandable, whatnot. I think that's going to be it for me. Well, we might as well play our Witch's Oven. Get some value if our opponent decides to go for some removal. The Chariot is already in a good position to be safe from Wrath, but, you know, Ashai is still there, right? I really need to get to March of the Ants as quickly as possible, because I don't think we're gonna win like an army race if our opponent gets the Pride Mate and the Voice of the Blessed going real quick, right? Like, those will outgrow the base strength of my creatures. So I think we get rid of the commander. Resolve upon it. It costs us 3 mana, so we're down to 4. Can't really do much with that. This is painful. But I kind of just want to ramp as quickly as possible. Like, I'll take a big hit for a turn. But then I'll build up an army that should be able to actually defeat the Voice of the Blessed combo. Last March they answer the sick card, and like, this can't be countered clause is really quite beneficial. Like, it's not actually end all, because your opponent can remove your high toughness creature, but it gives it more resilience than spells of its type had at the beginning, right? And just putting any number of creatures onto the battlefield, that's pretty strong, pretty broken. So we can block a Daxos, and Daxos didn't attack, so we're not worried about it. Okay, so Angel Destiny has to attack. Last March of the Ants. You are my hope. You. Bro. How did this happen, bro? Bushwhack, I guess. Great Hinge. Into Bushwag. And, I need a removal spell. I think I'm still just dead. But, you know. 1 forest, 2 forest, 3 forest, 4 forest. That one, and another forest. So it's 5 forests, and a giant opportunity. Well, not the giant opportunity, the, God, what was it called? I think we're gonna have to search up Craterhoof. Which might just lose us the game, but, you know, could win us the game. If things go well. I think we still just lose, actually, because 30, they only need to get to 40, and that attack will do it. That attack alone will do it. I'm just going to concede out because I know you have won. Don't want to make you sit through those triggers, even though they are your triggers. And like, in all respects, you probably want to, but no reason to force it. One more. Yeah, I don't know. She feels like a decent commander, but at the same time, we'll keep this. It's a little bit hard to get to a payoff. Or at least we haven't gotten to a payoff yet. Like, in theory, the plan is play her, ramp a bunch, payoff. Limbus bread. Could be better. I'll take a Burnished Hart. It's a really good ramp. We've also cheapened our Great Henge by 2, which was always necessary. Opponent is considering whether or not they're actually going to be able to get Festering Mummy value. Decided wasn't worth trying. To be fair, correct assessment. It would not have blocked a mummy. If we do this, I only have 3 lands, so we just go Key to the Archive. Regos probably has more value than an Arcane Signet. And if it doesn't, we can always just get the Arcane Signet back. So we can do 5? They should get us to Ulamog next turn. Like, our opponent will have to Wrath or go through an obscene amount of removal spells to actually get anywhere. Oh my god. What? It's dumb. It's a very dumb opponent. Well, we're not fully punished, so... I was going to play my Great Henge this turn, opponent. I was going to get a card draw. Yeah, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? Opponent? They have 1 mana left over. They're considering things. Great Henge. 2 mana for 2 mana. Feels fair. Elanor Gardner. Get a counter, make a food. We're in 7. The tree folk solves the Grimgren problem. I mean, Ulamog was already kind of solving the Grimgren problem, but I kind of wanted to attack with Ulamog too. This has been a brutal series of matches. Like, we got bodied the first 2 times, but we kind of came out swinging in the third one. Yeah, I still have more things upon it. GG. I had fun. So those were our Elanor Gardner games. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.